How do you make background characters distinct? So this is going to be one of those things you're going to have to practice a lot and learn. I recommend one of a couple of things, right? For all of your characters, even your viewpoint characters, but you don't need them as much for viewpoint characters, I do recommend some sort of visual signifier that the reader can latch onto to remember them until they are comfortable with their personality, whereupon this thing does not have to necessarily be, a feature. But if this is the only person in the group with glasses, and you highlight that every time, it will help them click, right? And if in the same way they have a distinctive motivation, this is what we kind of talk about with quirks, that just comes out, is the type that can come out naturally in conversation. You don't need both, but sometimes both are good. But what you're looking at is the reader's going to be searching, who is this again? Oh yeah, this is the person who just absolutely loves, or who has a weird interaction with water. Water is strange. Robert Jordan did this, right? How it's the whole Fremen thing. He took that to an extreme for a culture in his. It's like how this character interacts to a cup of water just sitting there. How can you just leave a cup of water? Like that coming out repeatedly, so it reinforces. Now, the thing you're going to deal with this in a book is this is instantly going to stereotype that character, okay? Because we don't know them yet, that's going to form the stereotype. You are going to either, in some books, you leave that character kind of as a stereotype of themselves. You try not to stereotype entire groups this way, but you can leave them and just be like, this is this quirky character. They don't have, this is who they are. They're there for comic reliefs, right? Relief. When most people get stuck to the wall with Stormlight, they're like, get me off. Lopen starts proposing to the floor, right? This is who they are. And things like that. And having that, but you're going to want to move beyond that. A couple ways to move beyond that is eventually give them a viewpoint, or to give them a heart-to-heart with the main character where you start to get some of this stuff that you can't, why are you like this? Well, maybe like this. Understanding that sometimes it's just your personality and not everything has to have deeper meaning, but, why are you like this? Or how does who you are make you interact with the world, right? And then also, if you're having it be them representative of a fantasy race or something, I would recommend making sure there's an array of characters from that culture who you let us see what are some cultural things and what are some individual things. So not every Vulcan becomes Spock,